Hello everyone, welcome back to another Football Manager 2016 Steam FC One Season Challenge. And this is episode 3, and I'm going on holiday, so I'm recording this at a really weird time, so I'm not sure when it's going to be out, so... Anyway, so we have some results to go over, and a game today against Tottenham, so... last game you saw was the 3-1 win against Norwich in the league, with Berardi, Dan, and Montero getting on the score sheet. And then we had a 2-2 draw with Southampton, Harry Kane and Jefferson Montero scoring our goals, Bruno Perez and Charlie Austin scoring Southampton's goals, and Laporte got sent off in the 92nd minute, and it was a really poor performance from Laporte. He seemed nervous, apparently, to the assistant coach, and he was really not very good in that game when he was on the pitch. But we went to play Man United at home, and we beat them 2-1 with Harry Kane and Jefferson Montero scoring, and Wayne Rooney scoring their goal. So it was probably our toughest team we've played yet in the Premier League by quite a bit, and we got out a good result, so happy with that. And then we went and beat Newcastle 2-0 with a Domenico Berardi goal and a Seydou Doumbia own goal, which was really Aymeric Laporte's goal. So he had a really good game against Newcastle, so I'm hoping he can do something good against Tottenham. And as you can see, Glick and Mane are both injured for this game. But I have selected a pretty strong-looking side. Now, we just did have an international duty, so quite a few players are knackered for some reason. We're going to keep Schmeichel in goal, Neom, Laporte, Dan, and Chilwell at the back, Prowse, Gross, Berardi, Ronaldinho, Adnan Januzaj, who's returning from injury, and Harry Kane. Now, Harry Kane, he was £200 million, to put this into perspective. But 8 Premier League games, 8 goals, 2 assists. 5 of those goals came at Tottenham, but you still have to be very pleased with the return he's had for us. 3 goals in 5 games. I mean, I don't know if any team in real life would pay £200 million for 3 goals in 5 games. That's about £67 million a goal. Wait. Yes, it is. I'm going absolutely mental right now. But Alfred Ndiaye, he's telling me he wants more playing time. He's just not good enough. He's not good enough to be playing first team all the time. So I don't know why his squad status is first team. I think he was an early signing, so I wasn't sure how good a player I could have got in with the small reputation. And that was the problem with this team. A lot of players have squad roles that I'm just not giving them. Pickford thinks he's a key player, and so does Nzonzi thinks he's an important first-team player. It's not going well for them, but don't care too much, to be honest. So let's get into this game, and actually one more thing. The tactic is starting to get a little more competent with the players. A few things are accomplished here. So I'm thinking we're going to start playing a lot better football. I've never really shown you guys the tactic in depth, so here it is. More direct passing, fairly wide. We're keeping a normal tempo, sitting slightly deeper, looking for the overlap, and we're on control. We're also playing flexible team shape, and that's it. So let's get into this game and hopefully get something out of it. Charles Nzonzi needs a squad number. That just shows you how much I've played my important first-team players. This is what the league table is looking like. So we are at the top, and we're no, Tottenham could pass us if they beat us, but a draw or a win would actually put us 3 points on top of Arsenal. So that would be very good. They have Gabriel Barbosa, Christian Eriksen, Eric Lamela, Heung-min Son, Dembele, Ali, Rose Alderweireld, Dyer, and Walker, and Lloris. So it's an extremely strong side. I'm not sure how much I rate Gabriel Barbosa in the first season in this game. He does turn into a very good player, but I don't know if I would have him starting for Spurs in the first season. So hopefully we can use that to our advantage a little bit. So hopefully Harry Kane will come out firing and we can come away with 3 points here against Tottenham. Here it is. Ronaldinho crosses into Harry Kane. It's down off the bar. I don't know what to say. So close yet so far. Here, Kyle Walker throws into Moussa Dembele. Not Moussa Dembele. Neom gives away a penalty. That's pretty poor stuff from Neom, who's actually had a pretty decent season, so I can't bag on him too much. It's been a very good right back for us. Erik Lamela is going to step up to take the penalty. Can Kasper Schmeichel save it and give us hopes of being on top of the league for a little while longer? Schmeichel goes the right way. Lamela puts it past. We're down to second position. Tough break for us. Should have scored. Should Harry Kane have scored that header? Probably. But for £200 million, it really seems like he should be scoring anything. But that is more my fault than his. So 1-0 Tottenham. Ben Chilwell will throw it into Pascal Gross. Into Chilwell. Oh, Heung-min Son wins it back. Barbosa out wide to Lamela. No, close him down. Schmeichel catches it easily. It was really bad up top, though. I don't know how we gave that ball away so easily. We should definitely be trying to carve it at least a half chance out of that. Chilwell wins it. Gross tries to get it back again. He just doesn't have any support. Someone needs to get onto these balls he's knocking loose, for gosh sake. Kyle Walker crosses. Heung-min Son, but Schmeichel makes a good save at point blank. We're approaching half-time here. Lamela crosses. Alderweireld heads it behind and wide for a goal kick, and that will bridge us nicely into the second half. I didn't even have to edit that out. I'm going to say, come on, boys. I know you can do much better than this, and I expect to see it. Harry Kane looks angry that I want him to actually score a goal against his old club. I don't think he realized he doesn't play for Tottenham anymore. And what is your problem, Berardi? I'm telling you, I think you can do it. There's no reason to be upset with me. Be upset with yourself that you're playing like trash right now. But anyway, Scott Dan and Laporte will start off this attack, hopefully. Scott Dan and Laporte didn't start up an attack. Kyle Walker is out there, crosses right over everyone. Barbosa closed down by Ward-Prowse and Laporte, and nothing comes of it. Kasper Schmeichel kicks it all the way up. Scott Dan heads it on to Ward-Prowse. And Gabriel Barbosa over to Lamela. Lamela. Over to Dele Alli. Dembele. Into Eriksen. Dembele. Eriksen can't get it on target here. Tough luck from Crystal Palace, Tottenham. Dyer over to Kyle Walker. Lamela to Eriksen. Over to Heung-min Son. Close him down, please. Yes, good defending from Laporte, who hasn't been as trash as he was that first game, getting sent off and not defending very well in the first place. Ronaldinho can't get onto a terrible ball from Berardi. He's at a shocker. Barbosa, don't let him through. Gabby goal, and it's a good save from Kasper Schmeichel. I'd be very happy with a draw out of this right now. That would keep us top of the league. And we just wouldn't get dominated like we are right now. And another corner for Tottenham, not Crystal Palace. Ward-Prowse. What is that? Who is that to, Ward-Prowse? That was terrible. Kasper Schmeichel kicks it all the way up. Berardi, he can't win it. You need to get those balls. Laporte, up to Ronaldinho, to Berardi. Into Harry Kane. Harry Kane, do it, son. Ronaldinho. And no, absolutely not. Not even close. Harry Kane and Ronaldinho really didn't link up there. Both of them are just fumbling around with the ball. There definitely should have been a through ball there at some point. And I was hoping that was the end of this highlight, unless we can get a counter, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. And Chilwell, oh gosh, that was very close, very close. Berardi, and he plays a not so great ball to Kane, but Ronaldinho does nothing with it. Neom will throw it back to Scott Dan. Spreads the ball to Chilwell. Over to Adnan Januzaj. Januzaj into Ronaldinho. What are you doing? Januzaj. Gross. Back to Scott Dan, playing it safe. Good job, Gross. Scott Dan into Adnan Januzaj. Poor stuff. Gross out wide, Chilwell, put in a good cross. Yes, it's an own goal for Tottenham. Eric Dyers really had a meh there. Steam FC, top of the Premier League. Good cross from Chilwell, to be fair. Put it in the mixer just like we needed. And Kane really wasn't bothered with it because I think he knew his old teammate too well. Here it is, Neom. Can he get the winner here for... No, he will literally take the worst throw I've ever seen. And Schmeichel with the save, thankfully. If we lost like that, I actually would have been heartbroken. And Ward-Prowse takes it down from Kane. Berardi. What kind of pass is that, Berardi? I should have taken him off the field a while ago, shouldn't I have? And Laporte with a good challenge. He has come to life in the past couple games. See, this is what I paid $35 million for. And Chadley is in there, and that was the worst shot I've ever seen, to be honest, from a Premier League player. Kasper Schmeichel will line up for the kick, and he hits it up to Berardi. Neom. Stop playing head volleyball here. Take it down and pass. Ward-Prowse over to Kane. Berardi. And into no one. Ward-Prowse to Januzaj. Kane. Play it out wide to Neom. And referee, you can't do that. He's out on the corner of the box. He's about to whip it across. I'm going to say calmly, you were unlucky. And pretty much no one looks upset with it, so there you go. I don't think we should have been angry. I don't think we were huge favorites for that match. I mean, maybe our team's a little better, but don't think it was a bad result to keep us at the top of the table by 1 point over Arsenal, 2 over Chelsea and Man United, and 3 over Tottenham. So anyway, if you guys are enjoying the series and you want to see more of it, please do let me know down in the comment section below. And, I did not know this. This is completely not like something I was planning on. But Workshop is actually the name of our stadium, which is kind of cool, is Steam Workshop. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please leave a comment down below and tell me if you want to see more of it and how frequent you want to see it. And if I can remember, I'll start to leave the link to the database down in the description that I have. You can download it yourself and play it because it is quite fun. It's probably my favorite save that I'm playing right now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.